Hello people, my name is Pratik and welcome back to my channel. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to share my full usage review on Vivo T1 5G. Now, I've been using this from a month now, and what is my experience and is it really worth it for the price of under 15 or 16,000? That we will find out in today's video. So I'm not going to waste your time, or without wasting any time, let's start the video. So as I told you in my first video of first impression and unboxing of Vivo T1 5G, this is a new series from Vivo, which is T1 series or T series, and not that T series, T series. So yeah, it's an online only phone and maybe you won't find it in offline market. So yeah, will not waste much time. So starting with the design and build quality of Vivo T1 5G. Now in terms of design, definitely the phone looks premium at the price point, and as the trend is going on for now, it has flat sides and it definitely feels good in your hands. And talking about the color, I have a blue color with me, which is actually in gradient finish, and as you can see, as soon as the light reflects, it's it starts to change its color. So definitely it feels premium, and the back is completely plastic, but it is in matte finish. So yeah, it is not a fingerprint magnet, and definitely it is of good quality plastic, so not a bad quality plastic. So complete phone is a plastic build, so no use of metal somewhere. But I think overall, build wise and quality wise and design wise, it looks good. Camera housing looks good. At the back it has a triple camera setup. We'll talk about it later in this video, but yeah, overall design wise and build quality wise, definitely it is good. Now talking about the display of Vivo T1 5G, it comes with dewdrop notch, so that is the only minus point I find in this device in terms of display. So yeah, it has 6.5-inch full HD plus IPS LCD display, and it comes with 120 Hz of refresh rate, and it has 240 Hz of touch sampling rate. Now in terms of touch response, at the start, at the initial stage, the response was very good. Still it is good, it is not bad, but sometimes it it gives you that feeling that yeah, it is not that responsive. So I have noticed it sometimes, not all the times, but definitely I felt that. And 120 Hz is a good option. It comes with smart switch option, so either you can switch to 60 Hz, 90 Hz or 120 Hz. You can choose manually, or you can directly select smart switch option, which it will optimize as per your usage. So if you are on the browsing page, so it won't waste that extra refresh rate. So it will also help in saving your battery. So overall, display wise, the output is good. Color output and color reproduction is definitely good. Even if it is IPS LCD display, it doesn't feel cheap display, or it is not bad at all. The viewing angles are great. And talking about the brightness, if you are outdoors in bright day, there won't be any issue in terms of brightness. So viewing angles are good, colors are good, and yeah, your movie experience or your multimedia experience is definitely going to be an advantage in IPS LCD display of Vivo T1 5G. Now, as I told you about the multimedia, it has mono speaker only, so there is no option of stereo speaker or something. It doesn't support stereo speaker. But yeah, output from mono speaker is decent, I would say. Not great or not good, it is decent, it is manageable. It is loud enough, but yeah, if you are a gamer and if you are looking for that stereo output, then definitely this is not the one you can look at. But overall, speaker is decent. Now talking about hardware and other parts or performance of Vivo T1 5G, I'm not going to go in detail in terms of specification, because I've already done unboxing and first impression, so I've explained each and everything over there. And also I've done a comparison video on this one, so you can check out my comparison video of Vivo T1 5G and Redmi Note 11 on my channel. Okay, now talking about the performance and hardware, it comes with Snapdragon 695 processor, which is a new processor. It is a 5G processor, and it is based on 6nm architecture, so definitely it is power efficient. Now talking about the RAM, it has 4GB, 6GB and 8GB RAM option, plus it has it supports 1GB extended RAM, so that is a good thing. Now talking about RAM management, at the initial stage, RAM management was good. App opening speed was decent at that time, but as I've been using this for a month now, sometimes it takes time to open the applications, and even if the applications are running in the background, sometimes it kills some applications. So yeah, RAM management is okay, I would say, not that great. Now talking about storage, it has only one storage option, which is 128 GB. So you do get an option to increase your storage via memory card. So talking about the SIM slot, it is hybrid SIM slot. So either you can use two SIM card or you can use one memory card and one SIM card over there. So it might be deal breaker for some people. But yeah, it has storage type of UFS 2.2, so storage speed is going to be good over there. Now talking about the overall performance of Snapdragon 695, I did want to do test on this one. So I got somewhere around 3,68,000 or 3,70,000. So that is a decent score, that is a good score. And if you talk about Snapdragon 695 processor, you can compare that to Snapdragon 768G, which is also a 5G processor. So it is not just a normal processor of 6 series or something. Definitely the performance from Snapdragon 695 is good. In terms of gaming, I would say if you are playing BGMI, you can go in settings, you can get graphic settings of smooth and ultra, and the maximum settings which you can get in Vivo T1 5G is HD and high. Apart from that, you cannot just go up to HDR or something. So maximum support is HD and high. And in terms of gameplay, I tried playing Asphalt 9, COD and BGMI on this device, and I've already done a gaming test on that. So in terms of gaming output, definitely gameplay was smooth, there was no lag. But if you are a heavy gamer and looking for higher graphic settings, then definitely you can skip this one, because yeah, you can maximum support up to HD and high in BGMI. But the gameplay was smooth, and overall performance, I would say, from Snapdragon 695 is definitely good in terms of pricing, as it is a budget phone. I think Snapdragon 695 performs very well, and you won't find any lag issue or something even while using this device. Now talking about the software, it comes with FunTouch OS 12, which is based on Android 12. Now one good thing about this device is that it comes on Android 12 out of the box. So that is a good thing. There are many budget phones which are still coming on Android 11, so that is not a good thing. But it comes with Android 12, so that is a good thing. Now talking about the optimization, it is decent. I didn't find any problem in terms of FunTouch OS 12 or something, but definitely I think 120 hertz refresh rate is not well optimized with this with the OS in Vivo T1 5G. Sometimes there was a jittery feeling in this one, and it is not well optimized with 120 hertz, but it was in few cases, not all the time. Apart from that, I didn't find any problem. Bloatwares are less as compared to other devices. You won't find much bloatware in Vivo T1 5G. You can definitely uninstall that. But overall, hardware wise and software wise, I would say it is balanced. It is not on the higher side or on the lower side. It is a balanced device. Now talking about the battery of Vivo T1 5G, it comes with 5000 mAh battery, and the battery backup is definitely good. You can almost get up to 8 or 9 hours of screen on time on higher usage. But the only disadvantage I find is it comes with 18 watt of adapter, so that is not actually fast charger. 18 watt is basically a fast charger, but I don't consider it as a fast charger because it will take almost 2 hours to charge your device from 0 to 100. So yeah, that is actually a con, because 2 hours of charging time in 2022 is actually, it is more. But yeah, overall battery backup from this device is definitely good. You can easily use this device for a whole day, and there's still some juice might left in your device. So now talking about the last thing, which is camera of Vivo T1 5G. I'm not going to talk much about camera because I've already explained it in my first impression and the comparison video. So it comes with triple camera setup. Now the main sensor is 50 megapixel, and apart from that you get 2 megapixel of depth and 2 megapixel of macro. Now talking of 2 megapixel depth and macro, that is not actually good. It is decent. Details are missing definitely. There is noise in the picture, so I'll definitely skip 2 megapixel camera. Now talking about the main sensor, definitely main sensor stands out as it is a budget phone, not on the higher side, but definitely it is still a decent camera considering it's a budget phone. Now output or image quality from 50 megapixel sensor is definitely good. Details are there. It tries to balance dynamic range. Sometimes if you click the pictures opposite from the sunlight, definitely it will try to balance those lights and the dynamic range in the picture. It is not good, but definitely details are there in some picture, and you can rely on 50 megapixel sensor if you're looking a good camera or a decent camera in a budget phone. Now talking about the portrait camera, portrait is good, edge detection is good, definitely you will get that blurry background, but in some images if subject is in front of the sensor and behind the subject is much lighting or much exposure, definitely it will give you that bad image as you can see on the screen right now. I don't know what it has done with the image or what processing it has done, but definitely as you can see the background is definitely gone, and yeah, it's actually a very bad image. So yeah, sometimes if the lighting conditions are good, definitely you can rely on main sensor in terms of photo and in portrait mode and everything. Now talking about the main front selfie, it is 16 megapixel and 16 megapixel output is definitely good. Skin tone is good. There are details in the images and you can get that beauty effect with the front camera on this one. So overall, if I want to compare in terms of image quality, definitely you can rely on Vivo T1 5G if you are looking for decent quality photos from a budget phone. Now talking about one thing which is missing in the camera setup is that ultra wide sensor. So ultra wide sensor is not there in Vivo T1 5G. So if you don't shoot with ultra wide, then it is fine, you can go with this device. But if you love shooting with ultra wide camera, then make sure that this device doesn't have ultra wide sensor. Now talking about the video quality, the maximum resolution it support is 1080p at 60 fps, and if you are shooting with selfie, then it will maximum go up to 1080p at 30 fps. And now video quality is good, decent as it is with the photos. And overall camera, I would say it is decent. If you're looking a decent camera at budget range, you can look at Vivo T1 5G. Now apart from all the specification, hardware, software and design and all, if you're looking for a good device at somewhere budget around 15,000 or 16,000, you can definitely rely on this one. But my feelings are mixed one on Vivo T1 5G. Now in terms of network and all, I didn't face any problem in terms of call quality or network. There was network each and every time when I was using this device. So network problem is not an issue in this device. So giving my final opinion on this one, you should buy it or you should skip it. So yeah, it's 50-50 actually, because some of the things Vivo had done good or well, but some of the things are bad. As the first thing is this dewdrop notch, because it is not good looking. Bezels are good, but you are providing dewdrop notch in 2022, so that is not a good thing. So I don't know why Vivo have done this. But apart from that, Snapdragon 695 is a good processor under budget, and you can get that good output from IPS display in terms of I would say color representation or color output is definitely good. So it supports wide one L1 also, I forgot to mention that. So you can stream content in HD in Amazon Prime or on Netflix, so that won't be an issue. It has mono speaker, so there are few things which are good in terms of display is good, gaming is good, camera is also decent, and output from mono speaker is decent, I would say. So if you're not looking for a 4K resolution camera, so because it doesn't support 4K, so if you are looking for a device which can shoot up to 1080p and you are okay with it, you can skip 4K, or else you can skip AMOLED display or something, then this might be a choice for you at 15 or 16,000. But if you want that AMOLED display, or if you want your camera to shoot at 4K resolution, then you can check out other options as well. So if you're looking for a 4K resolution, I can still suggest you one, which is iQOO Z3, which is still a good device at a price point. But you have to increase your budget a bit by 2 or 3,000. So if you want that 4K resolution from your device, then you can look at iQOO Z3. But make sure, I want to tell you one thing, it also comes with dewdrop notch and it doesn't support AMOLED display. But overall things in iQOO Z3 is good, as it is based on it is based on Snapdragon 768G processor, which is a 5G device and which is a 5G processor, and this one is also a 5G processor. In both the devices, there are only two 5G bands, so either you can go with Vivo T1 5G or you can look at iQOO Z3, which is also a sub-brand of Vivo. So giving my final opinion, if you are looking for a decent device, if you can skip 4K resolution, you are okay with IPS LCD display, then definitely you can look at Vivo T1 5G. But if you want 4K resolution and you are looking at ultra wide sensor, and if you want AMOLED display, then you can skip this device for sure. So that was my opinion on Vivo T1 5G. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you have any question, write down in comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, so I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.